What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on another Big 12 foe, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback may change this route. Brown wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Offense in an empty set. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hughes. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Fires to the middle. And it's on the ground. Offense scoops it up and still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The give to the tailback. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll ride the hot hand. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw on first down. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown! This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
The Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They're working that left side, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He might want another play. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the toss. Slithers into space. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And a precision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
He overthrew him somehow.
Here's the handoff. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught, close to the marker, it's Burke. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Turns it on in midfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down.
Wide open spaces. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the ground, it's Nixon. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
No way we went for it, right? That's crazy, they didn't even go for it.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Looking for room at the 40. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
On the run, deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Handoff from the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Touchdown! So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Fires downfield.
Like,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a
my running back
turnover.
doesn't move. Like,
Powers through.
you can run to the ball.
defense.
If you run to the ball at the catch.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And
Pass
a big
interference?
return
Nah.
after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You got bumped and nothing.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of problems.
Yeah, because my tight end gets bumped, and then there's no pass interference. So can't do nothing about that. I mean, it's a team we should have beat, but you know.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? In our matchup, looking for room, it's Nixon. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Safe completion on the screen. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Nixon. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Knights have this offense rolling. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's
Gets it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on third and goal from the one. He'll keep it on the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but
where are you kicking it, bro?
An issue.
Where are you kicking the ball?
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Using his legs, it's Nixon. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back.
I don't get where they think they're going. I have
He's
it
still
way to
able
the
to
right,
get 2
and
to
it
the
goes
29.
nowhere near where.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might be changing the route. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt, but I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and complete it.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
He's loose. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the pass. Makes the catch. First down and maybe a lot more. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down.
I don't know what that
the quarterback.
It's stupid.
Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And they trust their...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Unloads it left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. And he's loose and he'll... Trying to set the tone with the run. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, trying to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Some defensive players just...
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The option look. The pitch. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The Knights get it past the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? They stop him short of the...
Because you guys just had the block, and I would have got the first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, UCF! He got a step and just dusted the field. No midseason cut. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab on the left. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
He is going nowhere. Stop. The scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Right back to it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Finds a tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Little touch pass to the receiver. And some room to work. It's a seam wide open. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense?
They wouldn't let me throw the ball. That's fine.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it.
Straight pocket passer. Yeah, I should have scouted him. Or him.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy. Brown wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of him.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Well,
It was blocked, of course.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense is set him up.
Pull that forward back.
He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Brown will throw it. He's got him this time. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Using his legs to buy some time. Complete to the right. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Knights want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Knights! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, better look out! And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Brown wants to pass. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
That's caught. It's Burke. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there, and how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Knights are in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense changing the play. Brown will throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF! Going to the run to start this second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Nixon. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They'll run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Running on the Jets. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense is going to stay on the field now. This is within field goal range, but they already have one missed today. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Knights in the hurry up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burke. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Bend don't break by the deep.
They'll go with a direct snap. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Snags a quick pass on the left. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, UCF! And what once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They can now... Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little
revenge
confidence.
game.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things.
Welcome to the Bounce House in Orlando, the home of the UCF Knights.
I'll be right back.
And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on another team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Cougars will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Important second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back to pass. It's Pilstead. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Knights will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun running play call. Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Roberts. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Russell. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They'll talk strategy here.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Handoff from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Hillstead looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and short. It's a quarterback keeper. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll run it here. He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. Receiver makes the catch. The Cougars will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Knights offense is on the move now. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And they'll kick it away here. And the fair catch is made, but there's a flag down, so let's sort that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. 2nd down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gets loose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Pilstead. Makes a quick catch. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
First down here for this offense. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So now on comes the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. And it's good right down the middle. And finally, we get something on the scoreboard. Strike up the band, folks. It's 3-0.
Well, finally. It took a while to get something, just anything on that scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the game.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game.